Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here to provide you guys an update on my project pan, which is where I have 10 items rolled in at one time, and the way that I play it is that when the original 10 items that I rolled in the first introduction video, when those have all been panned or I've reached the goals that I have set for those items, that is when this project ends. So it could be over a year, under a year, it just depends how quickly I get through those goals. A lot of the items are like usage goals, to be honest, and yeah, let's see where we're at. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the update, and we will have something rolling out, so I will be rolling in something new at the end of this video, which is where I will randomly select a number from my spreadsheet, which my spreadsheet has all of my items that I am allowing to be rolled in numbered, and then I will randomly choose a number. So I will use a random number generator, and then I will select the item. If it's an item that's already in a different project, or there is another reason that I don't want to work on it, then I will re-roll until it reaches an item that I can work on. With that being said, let's get into my update. So the first item is my Naked Urban Decay palette. This has been in since the beginning, obviously. I'm going to be going through this from oldest to newest in the spreadsheet. So this has been in since the original first introduction video. And I'm working on the shade Whiskey, which is this shade here. So this is rolled in until I reach pan on this eyeshadow. Now, you may or may not be able to tell, sorry, I don't know why I'm like dipping underneath like this. You may be able to tell that there is like a slight dip now. This has like started to come through over the last couple of months. And yes, a couple of months. I do remember when I hit pan on Rustler, it took me forever as well. And then towards the end, I think I was using the eyeshadow like literally every single day to use as like eyeliner, and like just using it any possible way to kind of get it down there. So yeah, this one is going to take a long time. I used it 4 times in this past month in November, and we have used it a total of 39 times, and it was actually, I think, untouched, brand new, before I rolled into this project as well. So yeah, 39 uses, and this is where we're at. So we do have a long way to go until we will reach pan on that, knowing how deep the pans are from when I hit pan on Rustler as well. Colour Institute, this is a eyeshadow palette. This is one of my oldest eyeshadow palettes. It came in like a trio of eyeshadows palettes, and I only have 2 of the palettes left, and these are all unnamed, so I have them shaded from 1 to 20. This is the second palette, so I named these like 11 to 20. So the eyeshadow I've rolled in here is the 19th shade, which is this one down here with the big old dip in play, a pan in play even. And I have this rolled in for 50 uses. I have used it 4 times in November, and we have used it a total of 35 times. So we have 15 more uses, and looking at my general uses, that probably means I will probably roll this out in like February or March time, just by guessing how much time I used it each month. So yeah, we've still got a little while to go until we reach that as well. Next we have this. This is my Nika K blush in the shade Romantic. This is a powder blush, and so it looks like this inside. Ooh. All the, I don't know if the lighting showed that, but all like the dust puffed out, which is quite, ooh, So I had this rolled in for 20 uses. This month I used it 2 times, and that actually did end up reaching the 20 uses after having this rolled in since February when I started this project. So yeah, I've used it averaging around 2 times each month, so I guess that kind of makes sense. It's been 10 months. And so yeah, we are rolling this one out today. So at the end of this video, I will be replacing this with something different. Then I also rolled in my lip salve. This is a Pixie by Petra Sheer Butter, don't know what happened there, Sheer Butter Lip Balm. This also looks like it's never really been used. We have used it, well, I've used it 5 times, a royal we there. I've used it 5 times this month with a total of 39 uses in this project. And this is in obviously for the 50 uses, so we have 11 more uses until I can roll this one out. And so I'm guesstimating that it will probably be rolling out in January. I am thinking that because it's going to be Christmas time, I'm probably going to be wearing makeup a little bit more this month. However, I am working between Christmas and New Year, and so yeah, I'm not going to have all that time off that I would usually have. So that's probably one of the reasons why I'm not doing Vidmas or Vlogmas, because I don't have the time. I am working the entire month, and unfortunately I couldn't get any time off because I have no more days I could take off. There is that information for you guys. So yeah, that's why this month there's not that, but I am planning next year to do Vlogtober, I think that's what it's called, or Vlogust. So it's either August or October where I'm going to vlog every single day, or post a video every single day, not necessarily vlog. To be determined, but that's what I'm planning anyway for next year, which is a long way away, but still. Then we have my MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. This is what it's looking like. It looks still like it's brand new and never been used. One of my favourites actually. This is such a stunning shade. I've not put on any highlighter today, which is weird, but anyway. I've got this rolled in for 50 uses. This month I used it 2 times, and in total we have got this in for and in total I have used this 18 times. So we've still got a little while to go with this. Then we're going to go on to my other highlighter, I should say, is my Sleek highlighting palette Solstice, and we are working on the shade Equinox, which is this orange shade at the bottom. Again, it looks like I have not really been using it. I guess because it's a baked product, I find it just looks like it's harder to tell that there's been any progress, but I have been using it. I actually used it 3 times this month, a total of 21 times in this project, and much like the other highlighter, it's in here for 50 uses. So we've got a while to go until that as well. Alright, so then my first item that I had rolled in post the original items was in May, and that was this Oh So Party Eyes palette from the store Next when they released or had their own makeup. I don't know if they still do, but this is very, very old as well. I'm very certain this was like my mum's and then she gave it to me. Like, it's that old. Actually, I'm actually just in general quite happy with the progress of this. Like, there's some actual dips forming in here. Like, you can see even on the white and the blue as well, which weren't there at the beginning of this year. And that is because we're working on chocolate. You can actually see we do have a dip now happening. Like, this is like the first month, I feel like it's really obvious. I have used this 4 times this month and I have loved using it. I'm actually using it today. I don't think it's obvious, but I am using it today. So this item is in here until I hit pan on it. So this hasn't got a usage goal on it. It's one of the few items that doesn't in this project. And we're going to try and hit pan on it. So we are at 24 uses currently, and we are going to see how long it takes me until I hit pan. And I do know that these are quite deep because of this. Then in September, I rolled in this. This is my Cheek Parade palette by Benefit. This I have had rolled in since, as I said, September, and it's for Hula Light, which is this bronzing shade down here. It's a light shade and it actually works for my skin tone quite well. Like, a lot of bronzers are quite dark and I have to kind of be quite soft with them, and so this bronzer is actually true to me and my colour. And I have it rolled in for 10 uses. So far we've used it 3 times this month, and a total of 8 times. So I'm reckoning in September, I'm reckoning in December, I should say, that I am probably going to hit that goal and roll this one out. So in the next update, I do figure that that's going to happen. Also in September, I rolled in my NYX Baked Blush in the shade Ignite or Passion, whichever one you want to call it. I'm guessing one's in French and one's in English, not too sure. This is again a baked product, so you can't really tell that there has been any changes. I have also got this rolled in for 10 uses. This past month I used it twice, and we have got a total of 7 uses. And so I reckon if I use it, if I make sure that I use makeup a little bit more this month, I reckon I'll be able to hit my goal of getting this one rolled out as well. And then finally we have this item I rolled in last month in October. This is my Bohemian Rose shade from Block with a collab with Millie. I don't know who Millie is, but that's who it's with. And yeah, so I've used this 4 times. This is also a total for 10 uses. So we've got 6 more uses until this one can be rolled out. And that is all of my items that have been rolled in so far. Let's see what we can cook up. 313. So I do have rules. There are certain items that I can't have more than 2 of, or more than 5 of, or like certain items that I won't roll in. So 313. 313 is in a different project, so I'm going to re-roll. 1002, that's a high number. Okay, let me go and figure this one out. So this is a nail polish, and I actually don't have all of them on my spreadsheet, so I'm just gonna go and see which one it is, and I'll be right back. So the nail polish I have selected, and which is the number 1002 in my collection. Well, not in my collection, I don't have 1,000 nail polishes, but 1002 on my spreadsheet, though it's not technically on there. The nail polish is actually this one. It is my Hollow Taco Mist Shift shade, which looks like this. I mean, it's actually very hard to show you guys this on camera, but it is like a multi-chrome of like purple and like blue, greenish. So in different lights, this shade looks a different colour. Like when I'm looking at it, this whole side is purple and this whole side in the back is green. And it is pretty magnificent. One of my favourites actually. And because I own so many nail polishes, I don't want to kind of skip out on working on other nail polishes, like literally. You can see behind me, nail polishes, all of my boxes. I've got more nail polishes over there in the corner, just off screen as well. Because I want to kind of, you know, still wear like nail polishes. Like honestly, my nails are all different colours at the moment because I just love it. I'm going to use this 10 times, which as always I've mentioned many times. When I say 10 times, it isn't using it on both hands 10 times, like 10 manicures fully. No, my 10 times is 10 fingers, so I can do a full manicure just once. But as I always say, I always am wearing different nail polishes, and so I kind of add this into that mix of like the cue that I use. It's a weird cue, which will take probably a few months. So that is where I am at, and yeah, pretty happy with where I'm going with this project. This is another item that's got a usage goal, of course. But anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. And also, hopefully it's gonna calm down now and I'm gonna be back on track with my uploads. I usually post on Fridays and Sundays, but these last few weeks have just been very hectic, and I've not had the time during the week or during the weekend to kind of film and upload 2 videos as usual. So hopefully we're going to be back on track, fingers crossed. Don't quite know what I'm going to post next week. I've got two empty slots that I need to film. I haven't pre-filmed anything. So if you guys have any ideas of what you'd like me to post literally on Friday and Sunday next week, please let me know, because I'm open all ears to any suggestions, as I currently have nothing in my planner. So yeah, let me know, and I will see you guys then, hopefully, if I think of anything to post. Bye guys.